Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, everyone. How are you today? How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm here in the North Pole trying to get a few things done around the workshop, and I thought I'd come on live and talk to people down there in the whole northern hemisphere, or the southern to me. Ho, 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 ho. Yes, indeed. So, Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope that you've had a chance to have a wonderful Christmas. I know that this year, for the entire world, we're pretty safe up here, and I'm actually immune to almost everything. So, I'm just waiting to get down there and deliver my presents to you all. Please, if you have any questions, comments, don't hesitate to throw them up there, and I'm happy to talk to you guys about all that. Talk about anything that you want to talk about. Okay? So we've got lots of people joining in. This is Santa Live, wanting to say hello to everybody and ask you guys what you want for Christmas. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. I'm trying to find out who wants what for Christmas. I also want to encourage you, if you've got kids, I can do a personal visit with your kid. All you have to do is go to www.santavisits.live, and I can be there for you and entertain the kids and talk to the children and see how they're doing. And I can come back over here. Let me come over here and see who all has joined in. A lot of people have joined in. I'd like to know what everybody wants for Christmas. You can make a comment wherever you are. Hi there, Heidi Osterhout and Amy Elizabeth Gibb Gish. Heidi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I know that you're one of the people who has had the time to share my little website that we put together, the elves put together for me, so that I can make some real close interactive visits with children and parents alike. In fact, parents are children to me as well. So, what I want you guys to do is give me some comments. Yeah, throw up a question for good old St. Nick. And in fact, if you would like to join me, I would love to have you come on the program and join me here in the North Pole. It'll be a lot of fun, and it'll be put you on the good list if you come on with me. And if you got a kid around the house right now who would like to talk to Santa Claus, I'm happy to do that. I have the invite. I'm going to put that up on all the things. Here we go. We're going to copy that. And I think this is how it's done. My little elves are usually the ones that help me with that kind of a thing. But I'm kind of making them my own. They're all very, very busy, as you might imagine. They're all very, very busy. So let's go over here and hit that and hit that. And we will send that up on the chat. And if you guys want to join me, you can definitely do that by just grabbing in the link there and putting it in, and you will come into my North Pole feed, and we can chat a little bit about Christmas. We can chat a little bit about how your year has gone. I think most everybody's year has been relatively painful, so I hope that bring good wishes and good cheer as Christmas approaches, and we remember the reason for the season. This Santa does, for sure. So this Saint Nicholas is one of the names that I go by. And as a matter of fact, the spirit of Santa is in every single one of us, if you know what that means. Hola, Santa. Hola, Santa. Maxi Helena te amen. Well, hello, Maria. How are you? Buenos dias, buenos tardes. Carrie Hiddell. Hello, Santa. She's a wonderful young lady. That Carrie Hiddell is a good friend of mine. And yeah, she's not the. So, what does she want for Christmas? Is the question. Maria Bonnie Fuster Coprel. Yeah, I think you know that I know a little bit of Spanish, as a matter of fact, but I have the universal language, so I'm sure you can hear me in whatever it takes for you to understand. Well, I love you too, and again, www.santavisits.live if you'd like to come on. Look, live on the 29 Diner site. Interesting. Interesting. Well, it doesn't have to be there. Merry Christmas to everybody. www.santavisits.live is really a place where you can come and visit with Santa. Santa wants to know all the kids and how they're doing and what they want for Christmas. Make sure that they're making out their lists. I know I have my list and I've been checking it twice. I'm only going to find out, but I think everyone's been nice so far. And you know what? I can't really put naughty on anybody this year because this year has been naughty. The year has been naughty. So I'm going to put nices on everybody else. And yes, indeed, Glenn, of course, I am. As a matter of fact, stone the bloody crows, you know. I would love to have a vacation in Puerto Rico. In fact, many people don't know this, but after Christmas, Puerto Rico is one of the places I hop around to. And I have to be careful where I go because people recognize me. So I usually just go from one place to the next. And people don't really, I usually find a really nice secluded beach to kick back and get myself a nice little tan. My tan is starting to go away, as a matter of fact, as winter approaches. But I do my best. How many languages do I speak? Well, not as many as you, Amy. That's for sure, little Miss Smart Girl. Did I say you were Irish? Was I speaking with an Irish accent, Glenn? Huh? You could be a Scot. It's part of Great Britain, isn't it? Well, my Apple Watch wants me to stand, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to sit right here and talk to you guys. Thank James Tolson. Thank you for joining, my friend. I appreciate that. And I've got more Tora Arsala and Heidi or some little love things there. Brian Wallace, Glenn Webster, Amy. Please like and share. Share the feed with everybody so that they can get the website. And it doesn't cost that much, you guys. It's just a little bit to help us buy gifts for our family and friends. And we sometimes don't make those gifts. We try and get some. Karen Lopez is joining in with us. I appreciate that. And how many elves do I have, Amy? This is a fantastic question. And not very many people ask this question, as a matter of fact. How many elves? Let's see. I have right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 110. 110. And actually it's all men, and they're all boys. There's not really, well, I shouldn't say that. I know a lot of people see all kinds of things that the media and the movies and stuff show. So has nothing to do with anything. Gregory Blows, thank you. How many reindeer do I have? Well, that's a good question, Tora. I have 9 reindeer that guide my sleigh. And I have, however, many other reindeer that drive me, actually. Like right now, if I needed to go somewhere, there's a reindeer called Sparkles. And Sparkles would take me where I needed to go. And I can get there in a couple of minutes or seconds, depending on how far we're going. Because Sparkles is fast, let me tell you. But of course, who knows who my reindeer are? I see there's someone, Jimmy T, is trying to join in, but he's not connected his devices, so he won't be able to come on unless he connects a camera and a microphone. So here's how it goes, boys and girls. We have Dasher and Dancer, Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid, Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, I came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Ho, ho! Then all the reindeer loved him, and they shouted out in glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Did you like that? That's my favorite song, folks. It's my favorite song. Merry Christmas to you too, Mr. Ogden. My young Mr. Christopher. He used to go on and off the naughty list an awful lot when he was a little one. Yes, Sparkles is one of my reindeer. It's not one of the reindeers that rides the sleigh on Christmas Eve, but I definitely have multiple reindeer up here at the North Pole. We have several because I have a whole armada that helps me deliver presents because obviously, without thinking too hard about it, it's hard for me to keep all the presents at the same time in my sleigh. So I have to have some of the elves bring sleighs alongside and refill mine as we go, as it were. Kind of like a C-130 up in the air, giving me extra gas, but I don't need gas because it's magic, Christmas magic, no doubt about it. I have 9 that drive my sleigh. That's correct. 9 that drive my sleigh, but I ultimately, what did I say? Let me see here. I don't know how many I actually have right now because those reindeer, they like to have babies. So we have a few young fledgling, or I don't know what you call a young reindeer. It's a calf, of course, but fawn but it's a calf. A reindeer has a calf. And Mrs. Claus is fantastic, y'all. She is right now making some apple pies for tonight's dessert after our dinner. And I'm not sure what dinner is going to be, but, because right up here right now, we're kind of around lunchtime here at the North Pole. And, but I will tell you that when these apple pies come out of the oven, they fill the entire workshop, they fill the entire house up here at the North Pole. They fill it with the most delicious smells, the smells that are just unbelievable. So, I would like for all of you guys, all of my elves are men. Yes, they've been with me for hundreds of years. And I believe that's little Mr. One of my favorite guys, Noel. Female reindeer have a gestation period of about 7.5 months. That's correct. And typically give birth to only one youth at a time. Thank you very much. That's really true. Enough they have been found to have up to 4 young at a time. At birth, a baby reindeer called a calf, thank you very much, I knew that already, weighs 5 to 20 pounds. Yes, indeed. What's the most popular toy this year? Well, Miss Amy, we have several things that right now, of course, every single year, I keep putting up without my other glove. I should just go ahead and take the other glove off. I'm inside now. I was outside earlier making sure that Dasher and Dancer were getting ready to go because it takes them a while to get them worked out, to get everybody in shape. We've been flying around just getting ready to go. Favorite toys this year? Well, the girls like American Girl dolls, and this year's American Girl doll is Courtney. Let me see who else. What else did they? Oh, of course, what would be one of the most number one asked for toys is Legos. Legos, and if you're talking about little children, like little boys from the age of 4 to 6, actually, at the age of 4 and 5 years old, they all want trucks. And that's one of their favorite things. And we love making trucks up here at the North Pole. Also, let's see, the girls like that. They also like other stuffed animals. The older girls, 11, 12, and 13, oh my goodness, folks, they love the clothes. And I have some of the most fashionista elves up here who make the most beautiful sweaters and clothes and neat things to wear and boots. We have a special deal with Uggs. We make Uggs boots up here. A lot of other stuff, you may not know this, but Santa acquires. I have an acquisition team that acquires lots of different gifts from the different manufacturers all over the world. For instance, Apple is very proprietary with their things. They don't want to show us how to make an Apple iPhone. So we usually have them ship us up a couple thousand iPhones, because that obviously is one of the things people ask for Christmas as well. Amy, any other questions? I have lots of more people, lots of more. I have a few more people joining in with likes. Walter Thomas, hi, my friend. That's one of my favorite people. Jimmy T, can't get the video mic working, but thanks for chatting with everyone. Santa from Florida. Thank you, Jimmy T. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. I appreciate you as well. We're gonna go ahead and bounce you out. Not banning you. If anybody else would like to join in, I did leave the link. Amy, do you like NORAD tracks you all over the world? Ho, 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 ho. They think they're tracking me. Ho, ho, ho. Actually, it might be a little bit of diversion, but it's pretty close. I work with them, so I put a tracker on the sleigh, and they can track me going across where I'm going from one place to the next, and they can see how fast I'm traveling. Jeff Greenfield, I know Jeff Greenfield. Oh, he's been a good boy ever since I knew him at the Church of the Good Shepherd. Yes, indeed, Mr. Greenfield, one of the politicians in the Fairfax area. Nice man, very nice man, very nice young lady, very sweet people. Welcome to the program, and we hope that you guys are all having a joyous Christmas time. Clark Crawford, Donna Dixon, Chris Ogden, all thank you very much for your love. Alicia Truitt, how are you doing, Alicia? I hope you're doing well. Well, I don't know what else. Let's talk about some more stuff. Anybody got any more questions for you? Hi, Clark Crawford. I know you love me. That's why I always bring you nice gifts at Christmas time. So Clark always gets good gifts. He's just a great man, really awesome guy. Let's see. Any more questions, everybody? Let's throw some more questions at me so I can answer them for you. More than anything else, what's my favorite cookie? Oh, my. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this right now. I love cookies, but I only am been given a limit. And luckily for me, my reindeer love cookies too. They also love the carrots, and they love what the other vegetables you guys leave out for them, believe me. But they got sweet teeth as well. So they help me out. But my absolute all-time favorite cookie, drum roll please for Santa Claus. Well, there's two. One is chocolate chunk cookies, like chocolate chips, but they have the chocolate chunks in them. And the other is white chocolate macadamia nut cookies. And Mrs. Claus knows that, and she does make them, even though she's been really trying to keep me from eating too many cookies. Let me see. What else did you ask, wonderful Amy? Do the elves join you on Christmas, or do you fly alone? No, they definitely join me. I was just explaining that a little bit ago. The reason I have as many reindeer as I have is we have several sleighs that fly with Santa to replenish as we go from one time zone to the next, and we work ourselves along. The reindeer, the elves will fill up my sleigh with gifts that are for the next step. So that's how that works. Arthur Anderson. That sounds like a name I really recognize. Yes. Anyway, so welcome to you, Arthur Anderson. I appreciate you joining into this program with Santa Claus. And I hope that everyone's doing well. Merry Christmas. What's your greatest Christmas wish this year? Is it for 2021 to hurry up and get here? I know it is for a lot of people. I know exactly how you're feeling, folks, because, we understand, we can see what's happening around the world. We're always checking it out and checking out what everyone's doing. And we have a list. And like I said before, I don't think we're going to have anybody on the naughty list this year because the year has been naughty. The year of 2020 has been a naughty time because everyone's been sequestered and everyone's been quarantined and all those things, and it just does not leave itself open for joy. And we want to make sure that we bring you more joy. One of the ways you can get more joy is listen to More Joy Radio, just at morejoyradio.com. But also, I want you guys, if you have parents, if you have friends, if you have grandchildren, I would love to speak with them in person. And if you go to my website, www.santavisits.live, you can sign up for a personal interactive program with me and your children. And your children and I have a little chat. We'll talk about stuff and talk about what they like and what they don't like, and what kind of gifts they want for Christmas, what kind of gifts they want to give for Christmas, what they might want to be getting for their mom and dad. And no, I don't have any. They're all very well behaved. In fact, many of them are older than me. So, yes, Amy asked the question, do you have any naughty elves, or are they all well behaved? They're all very well behaved in real life. I know some movies have portrayed them. There's even been movies that have portrayed me as not being naughty. Well, that's the furthest thing from the truth, unless you ask Mrs. Claus. I'm sure she might have something else to say about that. So basically, I wanted to let everybody know that Merry Christmasing is what I like to do, and I like to bring joy to the world. And I also, Nate Daniels. Hi, Nate Daniels. How are you, my football friends? Kenny Wines and Daniel Harris. Merry Christmas to everyone. Merry Christmas to you all. Go to www.santavisits.live and sign up for a personal visit from myself. And if you have any questions about santavisits.live, then you can always go to, you can always ask a question in the website as well, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. But if you just go straight on through and register, you can pick your own date and time that you want to do it. I think this Saturday we're going to be having a live where we're going to invite whoever wants to come into the Zoom meeting. We're going to do a Zoom live, and whoever wants to come into the Zoom meeting to join me, and might get a couple of elves possibly coming along, but we'll be singing and having a grand time. Maybe I'll even have some of Mrs. Claus's pie for myself. Yes, indeed. So we've got people that are kind of getting tired of my talking, I guess, because we were having a whole bunch of people watching, and now it's slowed down quite a bit. But don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, that we are here. Santa is here at the North Pole, feverishly filling the goods and bad and everything else, all the good people, because I got special gifts for everybody this year. And I hope that everyone receives their wishes. I hope everyone has a joyful, wonderful, loving Christmas with their family and friends. We also understand that there's a lot of people who spend Christmas by themselves, but have no fear, because we're thinking about you as well. So Merry Christmas to everybody. Steve Day, thank you for tuning in and popping in. Let's see if we got another person. Steve Day said hello. Nate Daniels, Clark Crawford, Tura Arsala, Heidi Osterhout. I mean to tell you, folks, it's good to see all these people joining in to say hello to Santa Claus. Ho, ho, ho! In fact, if you want, I just signed up, but I'm not sure if they are going to let me do it or not. Thank you very much, Amy. You're very sweet. Are your kiddos there with you? I would love to talk to them about stuff. And you can log in and be on with me if you'd like. I would love it if somebody would come on and join me. Jimmy T was trying to. He couldn't get his camera and stuff to work. But if anybody would like to join, just go back in the comments and you'll find the link that will bring you into the program so that we can have you on split screen with me and we can talk about stuff. That's entertaining to people, folks. It's entertaining. So let's do that. Let's entertain. Let's have fun. Let's explore the different things about the way we all live. We all live in a different way. And we need to celebrate our diversity in this world. Yes, indeed. And we need to celebrate the union that we come together at Christmas time to celebrate the birth of our Savior, and the Christians do, and then the Jews celebrate Hanukkah, and all the different religions have a celebration time this time of year, and that's what's really fantastic. And I love to celebrate. And you know what? And maybe you don't know this, but Santa likes to party. So I love when Christmas is over because New Year's Eve, oh my goodness, don't we have a ball up here at the North Pole? And maybe one day I'll invite you guys, somebody up here, and we can get you a ride in the sleigh. We'll have Sparkles run down with one of the elves and pick you up and bring you up to the North Pole. Ho, 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 ho. That would be fun. And I know you would have fun being up here with us because it's something that you would be shocked to see how everything operates up here. Some of the movies got it wrong. Some of them got it pretty close. Do I like eggnog? I think I would rather it. I'll take the eggnog with rum and hold the eggnog. Yeah, eggnog not one of my favorites. But it depends how it's made. Mrs. Claus makes a mean eggnog, and when it's just perfectly warm and it's been beat up really good so that it's nice and smooth, and it's got a little bit of Cuervo. No, that's not Cuervo. That's a different kind of something. No, little Captain Morgan maybe in there, spiced. That's how you work that out, ladies and gentlemen. Ho, ho, ho. But not while I'm driving the sleigh. No. Of course not. Of course not. So if that answers your question, Miss Amy. But Amy, I know that you are a fantastic cook because I get that repeat information from my elves and your sweet little children. The three wise men. What about the three wise men, Christopher Ogden? Huh? Was I one of them? No. But they all came in one accord. That's the Honda that's in the Bible. I just heard that joke today. Someone was telling it, thought it was so funny. And I was like, well, I've been hearing that joke for many a millennia. Actually, not many a millennia because, yeah, Hondas weren't around back then. But it's still a funny joke. All right. Anybody got a joke? Three wise men. We love the three wise men. That's what they were, wise men, not three kings. They were just scholars and travelers, and they knew what they were doing. They had whole entourages with them. It was incredible to watch, and I did get to see that. It was fantastic. And in fact, if you look very carefully in the movies, you'll see my sleigh flying right past the North Star. Not true. But the North Star actually will be visible to us here in the Northern Hemisphere. And I know the North Pole, I can see it from here, where Jupiter and Saturn align and make this huge, bright star. And that's something you might get a chance because I think it depends on where you are in the world. It might be clear, might be shady, might be shady because it's sun shining somewhere, like in Australia right now. It's daytime. So, and that's where anybody know where I start? Anybody know where the dateline starts? I have a special wish for you if you answer that correctly. And I think Miss Amy, who's my smart girl, she might know. And I don't know if she does, but she might know. Anybody know out there watching right now, where does Santa start delivering? Does anybody know that? Let's see it on the comments, folks. Let's see what you got. See if we got some smarty pantses out there. Where does the dateline start? And where that means that's where Santa starts his deliveries on Christmas Eve. Anyone? Ho, ho, ho. All right. No one's responding, so I'm going to tell you. You ready? We have another person that's climbed in and said, Bo Walker. Oh. Hello, Bo. Oh, the Pacific Ocean. That's too broad. I want a town. I want a country. I want a place. If you can give me one there, Amy. Pacific Ocean is correct, but like I said, Pacific Ocean is not specific ocean. Pacific. Yeah, I don't know. You might have picked up on that. Bo Walker, one of my favorite people, truly. And Bo Walker's got a little baby in his house, but doesn't really know who I am. But Bo, I think at 11 o'clock on Saturday, we're going to have a live Zoom where you can join in and watch. We're going to have lots of different things. We'll be singing some songs. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Have no fear. If you don't have snow, the sleigh has the ability to fly and hover and all that kind of stuff. So we don't have to worry about having to have snow. We do like to have the snow because then we just use the runners on the sleigh. But I can do it lots of different ways. And so I hate to bring up innuendo there. But yes, Amy, Pacific Ocean, specifically in the Pacific Ocean, specific to the Pacific, I almost said Episcopal, specific to the Pacific is Papua New Guinea. And the South Pacific, Chris, that's right. But it's Papua New Guinea is our first stop. We hit the islands of Papua New Guinea and then we head to Australia and New Zealand. Oh my gosh, we just start rolling. And we're done. After a couple of hours, we get the entire world taken care of and all the gifts and all the friends we meet along the way and see sleeping and see some of them trying to not sleep. But have no fear, folks. Don't worry. You can't fool old Santa. Not even if you're an M&M. You've seen that commercial. All right. Merry Christmas to everybody. It says it right there. Oops. It says it right over here. On the wall behind me in my shop here. Thank you and have a great Merry Christmas. And who knows, I might hop on and do this again. But don't forget, www.santavisits.live is how you get hold of me. It's how you book and set up a time that I can come here via virtual video to speak to your family live and interact with your children and talk to them about what they love and don't like about all this 2020 business. And we can talk a little bit about that. And hopefully I can be an encouragement to them and bring them a little joy for this Christmas season. I want to say thank you very much, everybody, for joining in today. Cheryl Gray says, Merry Christmas from Nags Head, North Carolina. Well, Cheryl, thank you. I appreciate you. We've got a couple more people joining in to say hello. Jenny Cohen and Casey Hayward, Pat Malone. Thank you guys all. If you had more questions, I'd stick around, but I'm not getting any questions from anybody. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and get back to the shop and make sure the elves are doing their magic and making the presents and acquiring what needs to be acquired that we can't make, and make sure we get everything that everybody is hoping and wishing for. And I hope that you get what you hope and wish for. I know that we'll get you what you need, but if you don't need it, it may not come. But if we like to bring stuff that people just want too. So happy wishes, happy Christmas. We'll say that in lots of different countries. And Fröhliche Weihnachten. That's happy Christmas night. And we thank you very much for tuning in to watch Santa Claus and to watch me, as it were. And we will be back another time. But don't forget, for a personal visit, one-on-one, you can go to www.santavisits.live. Send that website to your friends and family. Anybody that you know that has, I'm going to tell you what it does is the 3-year-olds to 6-year-olds is when it is really magic for them. So if you know anybody between the ages of 3 and 6 and older, younger, not so much, maybe 2, actually, they know who I am. And it's exciting for them. I just can't communicate with them when they're 2. I mean, I can, but you guys don't know what we're talking about. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And have a very, very Merry Christmas. And I have a thank you.